And welcome back. And magically, it's actually Friday. But it's a fun Friday, and we've got the folks in from the Rotary Club of Belize Sunrise in with us. Intermagia. There will be a magic show coming up. And as per usual, they always have something new coming up. So in with us to tell us about it, we've got Hugo Moguel, who is right here, Rotary Club of Belize Sunrise. Everybody know Misty. There you go. So Mr. Micheal is here with us as well. And on the corner there is Alexander Goz. He's actually a magician. Guys, it's so nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, and good morning.
Thank you.
You
And
guys,
if you have the magic to bring Friday every day, by all means,
Yes,
you're
Hugo.
welcome back all the time.
Can you do it? Bring Friday every day.
Shall we try?
Let's try it.
Open invitation.
Yes, but of course, welcome and thank you for being here. And let's just start off by talking a little bit about the Rotary Club of Belize Sunrise, and of course, how you distinguish yourself from the other Rotary clubs in Belize.
Okay, well, Rotary Club of Belize Sunrise, as you know, we entered our 10th year, sorry. And we're a club that's more focused on education, specifically in the south side of Belize City. We selected a school, St. John Vianney, to be our showpiece.
like a pilot project, yeah.
Exactly, our main pilot project. And so most of our efforts right now are focused in improving the facilities at that school. We built brand new restrooms, and we're looking to build an all-new school building that will add additional classrooms, brand new bathrooms, and then looking to add another floor as well on one of the school buildings. And then later on add a lunch facility, a shed where the kids can go and have their lunches and have lunches in a covered area, not in the open sun. So we've seen how receptive the community has been to these changes and how pleased the children are coming in. You know, we recently painted the school just before it opened up. So these kids came into their schoolyard with just, you know, a fresh looking school, you know.
Yeah.
So it uplifts the morale and it has tremendous effects.
Yeah.
So that is our focus right now, St. John's Vianney. And so we're raising funds through different methods, trying to bring about more family-friendly entertainment that would in turn, the proceeds would benefit the community directly.
Now, since you've adopted St. John's Vianney, and I know you've done other work in the Port Loyola area as well, how much have you invested in the area so far?
If you add, well, first of all, our first pilot project was the library.
The Port Loyola
The Port
Library,
Loyola
yeah.
Library, and that was several $100,000 because it started out with just us building a fence. Then it started with us bringing in books, computers, adding a computer lab. Then we went and added another floor, you know, added new shelving. So it's a brand new facility. Then when you look at restrooms, we did several schools in the area, including Maud Williams, St. John Vianney, we just added those. So it's several $100,000 over the last 10 years. Now, we raise funds from our community, from our friends, from our colleagues, from the business community. We have tremendous sponsors, and Misty will elaborate on that. But also the beauty about Rotary is that we can get matching grants. So if we raise certain funds and we meet the entire criteria, we find projects that meet the Rotary International's criteria, we could share funding with our district, which is Guatemala and Honduras, or Rotary International, which is worldwide. So that's the beauty of Rotary itself.
And you also get involved with some of the manual labor as well. So you have your in-kind donation as well.
We have to get our hands dirty.
Yeah.
We have to get
But
our hands dirty.
one of the things that you know, I wanted to shed light on, because there are a lot of people who want to help, and they want to form groups so that they could eventually help in a bigger and better way. One of the things that you guys have been doing is actually the, how do I say, dedication of having to get these things together. People would want to know. Talk to us about the dedication that it takes to eventually get things off the ground to that magnitude. It's very important.
You know what? We decided actually this year that we need to quantify that effort. We've never done that, but we do know that, I mean, ours. You look at our chats, there are about 4 different chats going on just in our Rotary Club, depending on which community you're a part of. These things go into midnight. I mean, people are fully invested in this thing. And when you see it materialize and you see what it leads to, it just drives you for more. So it's not something that you're just gonna go and show up for a couple hours and paint, you know, a wall or a swing or anything like that. It really, really takes, it makes good use of what you bring to the table, what your specialty is, what your connections are, who your colleagues are, you know, what resources you can bring to benefit and to support the effort. And that's just one of it. And like I mentioned, time. And it's a sacrifice because that time you can dedicate to your business, family, other things. And so it's critical, the amount of input that is required from members.
Now, let's talk to Misty for a bit about the fundraising aspect. Obviously, we've been able to highlight the contribution of the Rotary Club of Belize Sunrise within the Port Loyola community. And you're very dependent on the support, as Hugo mentioned, friends, families, colleagues, other businesses. Tell us about Intermagia and how that fits into your fundraising.
Well, this is the third year that we've had the Intermagia group here with us. And it is perhaps one of our larger fundraisers that we host every year. There's a lot of planning that goes into that. We've probably been working on this a little over 2 months already, so there's a lot of logistics involved before they get here. Then once they're here with us, it's a lot of coordinating and getting people to interviews and to schools and that sort of stuff, and then just the logistics of the show itself. Totally lost me.
No. So it is one of your major fundraisers, and you are able to access Intermagia through Rotary International. I believe you said that before, or there's a partnership built in.
For projects.
Yeah, for projects.
There are different compartments to this whole thing, and fundraising is just one of them. You know, and then when you have a project, you could see if it qualifies for a grant. So that's how that works. So now people go out of pocket to be members. There's a fee you have to pay every month, but that's not nearly enough for what we need to fund projects, right? And to get matching grants. When you look at a simple restroom for a school, I mean, you're talking $10,000-$20,000, you know, easily. I mean, and we get discounts from different sponsors, but it's a lot of money, and especially in this time, in this economic climate, you know, it's even more challenging. So we just appreciate all the support that we've been getting and continue to get and improve on, but it's always a challenging thing, besides just running the program itself.
And this particular event is a highly anticipated one. In fact, I remember your first year, your tickets sold out so fast. So what are you doing to ensure that everybody can get a little bit of magic this weekend?
Well, we've been, the group came into the city yesterday, and we were doing media rounds. We've had a couple visits to schools already. We have more scheduled for today as well. Our first show is tonight. So I think we've been trying to create that buzz about the show to get people interested, whether it was on social media. The past 2 weeks or so, we've been doing what we call hotspot sales. So we've been at the supermarkets in the evenings and stuff like that. And
Hotspot sales?
Sweet. Particular areas where we know they're highly trafficked. And then I think last night we had some of the magicians actually at those hotspots.
Ooh.
So we've been creating the attention
you
there.
Want to see more?
Yes. So, and I think we did have a little bit of concern from people who have been to the first 2 shows that, you know, is it the same show again? And we just want to put everybody at ease and let them know that no, it is not the same show. We do have some magicians who have been here already for the first 2 shows. But we have a lot of new magicians, and they are coming with a lot of new stuff.
With some brand new tricks.
Yes.
And that's a great segue to Alexander. So I want you to be able to tell us a little bit about Intermagia itself.
Well, Intermagia has been a very challenging platform for artists because people think about it as a show, but it's more, for us, it's like our school. For us, that learning new magic, new methods. Because Intermagia is a project that gathers together magicians from different parts of the world, and most of them are very experts in what they do. So this year we brought magicians that has been here already, as Misty was saying, but they prepare especially for Belizeans to do something new because we know that they have already seen us doing some performances. So that's why we prepare for a very long time to do new things here.
Nice. How long have you been in the magician industry?
Me in the
Yeah,
industry, I've been there for
yeah.
like about 3 days now. no, I think it was 10
That's
years.
great. I can figure out your tricks.
Just like magic, I just magically became. No, it's been 10 years. 10,
Yeah.
10 years.
What have drawn you to it? Because a lot of people love magic. We love these magic tricks.
Yes.
We were a part of it last year when they showed us this rope, and this rope could never end. But all of a sudden, he cut it in half. How in the world did he do that?
That is
but,
true.
You know, so people are so interested when it comes to magic. So what brought you into it?
Yeah, and actually many magicians like David Copperfield and the big profiles in magic, they have started that way. They see a magician, they get very interested on that since they're childs, and then they develop a career. I would love to say a story like that, but no, I was in university. Maybe I was not interested enough in my regular scheduled classes. And my friend of mine just got me into a pack of cards, playing cards that we all know. And since that time, I was very drawn into it, and I just started studying it. And I've been doing many, many things with cards. I still do some things that we will show you later. But it takes you through a process to discover new things.
Nice.
Okay.
Is this your first time in Belize?
It's my third time, actually.
Yeah, you're one of the return magicians.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
And what do you like about performing in Belize or having your show in Belize?
What do you feel about?
What do you like
What do you
about
like
the
about
audience, the Belizean
Oh,
audience?
wow. I love this place so much because of people. I mean, it's a beautiful country, of course, many different islands that we went like a couple of days ago. We went to San Pedro. But the people is so different here. Like they really get emotionally involved in what you do. Especially kids. They get really emotional. They laugh, they yell, they react very naturally.
Yeah.
And it's one of the feelings that makes you feel present, and we kind of get to lose that sense of being in the precise moment at that time. So that's what I really like about
You know, magic is big, and one of the only magics that we see here is actually seeing a mosquito on the wall, and all of a sudden he just leaves. Like, where's the? That's some of the magic that we've got here. So to see you do one or two things, you know, it's actually, you know, it's amazing.
Yeah,
I think it's time to move into the demo because his definition of magic is so off.
No, but I really want to point out that it's a very good effort for the Rotary Club to not only sell the tickets and sell like the shows that we're gonna do in the theater, but also bring the magic to the people that cannot afford the time to do it, because there will be no the time that they will not see it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Now, what is it like for you and the other magicians? You're coming from all different countries, and you come together, you put together this show. I'm sure there's like a camaraderie that you build and learn tricks from each other.
For sure.
Or try to figure out each other's tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Tell us
always-
about that experience.
We get angry, we fell in love, we feel happy. I mean, there's different emotions that happen when you get involved with different people.
Sounds like we can make a soap opera out
Well, I
of
don't know.
Intermania.
I've been told that there's many beautiful Belizean girls around, so we never know. When
You're around a few of them. You know. I wonder what an angry magic trick would be.
An angry magic trick.
Yeah.
Do
You said
like-
you get angry. We fall in love.
Yeah, I mean, when you cannot figure out things that you really want to figure out, and then you're just like, all right, I'm gonna leave it there. You
It's
get
not to
that.
tear
Cards
up
in
a
the
card.
air.
Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. But between us, like, you get to know people, and it travels, especially every time that we travel, we are open to discover new things.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
So we're going to get into some magic tricks in just a bit. But before we do that, we have to talk about where we can get tickets and what the costs are.
Okay, well, of course, you can buy tickets from any of our members, but we also have them available at the Central Drugstore and the Bliss Center for the Performing Arts. And that is actually where the show is going to be held this year.
Okay.
Our first show is tonight at 7 p.m. Then we have a show at 2 o'clock on Saturday and one at 3 o'clock on Sunday. After this evening, tickets will only be available at the Bliss or from one of our club members.
Okay.
Nice. You know, and I love the fact that it's this weekend, because we know that especially in October, a lot of people would prefer to venture off elsewhere. Things might not be as hot as they would have wanted it to be, and this is definitely a way to take the family out, to go on down to the
I've heard
magic
that
show.
there's Pink eye, there's the storm, there's blue, there's many things.
Let me check out your eyes, right? Yeah.
So far, so good. And there's, I understand that people don't want to go to public spaces, but this special time, I really believe that
Yeah.
nothing's going to happen.
Yeah, just
gonna
take
be
your
okay.
hand
It's gonna be
sanitizer
okay.
with you.
Take
That's
your
all.
hand sanitizer.
We made sure of that.
Now, what's the cost of the ticket?
Tickets are $20, and that's adults and children.
Okay. So,
And as we had mentioned, all of our proceeds are in aid of St. John's Vianney Primary School.
Of course.
and you know, I think Hugo did a great job of highlighting some of the projects that are in the pipeline that are going to be very costly. A brand new building, definitely so. And so it is one way people can show their support by enjoying a great night of entertainment. 3 nights. Is there any part, I mean, do people have to get their tickets early? Is it safe to wait till you get at the door?
We would recommend that you get your tickets before. Show up early to the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's open seating?
It's open seating, so you know if you get there early, you get the better
Good
seat.
spots, Yeah.
What happened in the previous 2 years was after the first night and people started hearing about what was happening, the last 2 shows are always the ones that fill up very quickly. So we would recommend that
You
you
get
get
your-
your tickets early.
Okay. So are we going to do some magic?
Shall we?
All right, so we're going to join Solange,
yeah.
and we're going to go ahead and do some magic.
All right, yeah.
Sweet.
Let's go.
Can
Okay.
you
Are we
magically
gonna be
remove
totally
us from
full?
here and put us over there? All right, there you go.
Yeah, that's what our director does. There you go.
All right, so.
It's time for some magic. Oh, you get in the center.
please.
Yeah.
All right. So how are you?
So,
Estoy muy bien, ¿y ustedes qué tal?
She speaks. Bueno, él habla español.
Bueno,
Perfecto
solo un
español.
poquito.
Así que inténtalo con él, tal vez.
what's
My
your name?
goodness.
Mi nombre es Solange.
Solange.
Soy de Guatemala
Okay.
y pues esperamos verlos en Intermagia, ¿no?
Okay. And where are you from?
Guatemala.
Guatemala.
Oh.
So, what is the first trick that we're going to see this morning?
Ok, primero necesito que... ¿Quieren revisar el paquete?
Take it. Just take the whole pot.
Do I look at it? Do I
Lo mira.
Solo revísalo.
magically remove it?
Sí, míralo, check it.
Okay.
Up.
Okay, wait, let me.
Yeah.
No butterfingers this morning, please. Oh.
Uy.
John had been practicing
We got
that
some
all
skills.
night for this morning.
All right,
¿Me
so
la
here we go.
devuelves? Ok, de acuerdo, necesito que elijas una carta, pero antes de agarrarla necesito que cuando la escojas te la pegues al pecho.
You take
Okay,
any
so
card you
take
want,
it
you
out,
put it
put
to
it
your
up to
chest.
your
Ah, muy
Any,
bien.
any,
Muy
yeah,
perfecto.
she's better than I am.
Ah.
Any card.
Ok, dejaremos un pequeño aquí. Ok, me daré la vuelta y se las podrás mostrar a todos ellos.
We're gonna turn around. You show it to everyone. Show it to the camera. Make sure that is everyone can see it.
¿Ya?
All right, so here we go. See?
Okay.
Ok, meteré el resto en la caja y tú insertarás la tarjeta.
Yeah, put it somewhere in the center, anywhere you want.
Ok, ahora necesito que tomes el paquete así.
Okay, so hold it
Lo
like
aprietes.
Tight.
Yo te
Hold it
estaré
tight.
diciendo
Hold it tight.
cuánto la vayas aflojando poco a poco.
And you
Ok,
release
¿cuál es tu
slowly.
nombre?
that tight. John.
John, ok. Necesito que digan conmigo el nombre de John para que su carta salga, ¿ok?
Ajá.
Ok. John.
John.
John. Hold it tight.
Release.
Tight.
Go release.
Suéltalo,
Release.
suéltalo un
Slow.
poquito.
Slow.
John. Ve aflojando un poco los dedos. John.
Oh my god.
Un poco más.
John, stop lifting the
John.
card.
I'm
John.
not lifting the card.
Suelta un poquito, suelta el dedo.
Okay, I'm-
Afloja. Ok,
John, yeah.
Ok, stop. Ok, esto que saques. Toma tu carta.
Take it out.
Quiero que la veas y lo
Check
pases
it.
a todos.
No.
Puedes revisar el paquete si tú quieres.
This is actually the card that I picked. This is the card that I picked.
Yeah.
I showed everybody this
outside,
card,
John.
and this card just came out of a box with a lot of other cards, and it's the same one with the same dot.
Yes.
Puedes revisar.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So what do
So
I
you have
do?
to check everything. What's happening?
She has some kind of.
Nothing in
Nothing
there.
is in there. Nothing is in the card.
The cards feel normal.
The
Everybody's.
cards are
I can
normal.
imagine the questions people are saying that you need
The
to
cards
ask
are
at
normal.
this point.
They're normal.
We really like to do things with playing cards, and as you can see,
But how do you but you found it and then you say John and
Yeah.
it came out.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if you go to a mirror and you say it 3 times, have you tried that one?
No, I haven't.
That's for later.
So here you go.
I brought my.
I want to see another trick.
I brought my books actually. I
Okay.
didn't brought a trick itself. I brought my books
brought your
because
books.
I'm learning new things every time. And
Okay.
my special things for learning is books. Do you learn from books as
Yeah,
well?
we learn from books.
How do you think you learn? Are you more visual or do you like
I'm
to
visual.
read? You're
Yeah.
visual.
Yeah.
Visual.
Because there's like different type of learning, different ways of learning actually. And for me, it's not only the book itself, but it's what's inside of the books. You really have to know
Work
and understand
hard.
what you can expect, the way you can go.
Sweet.
And there's actually different types as you go through a book. There's different types of shuffling. Do you know how to shuffle a deck of cards?
No.
You want? Do you
I'm
wanna,
horrible
you wanna
at
learn?
it.
You want to learn?
Okay, show me.
All right. This is the easiest shuffle.
Okay.
We all can do this.
Yeah,
type
that's
of
the easy. Yeah, that's
easiest
easy.
type
Yeah.
of-
Yeah, I struggle with that.
Well, actually, there's the one that you did so smoothly and perfectly, which is a riffle shuffle. There's this one is a little bit tricky. I'm still practicing it, so if it doesn't work, well, we'll go with the next one. This is actually a one-hand shuffle.
Almost.
Yes.
Ooh, just for one. Wait. Oh,
There
we
we go.
Sweet.
Okay.
Get in there. But there's one that is called a fancy shuffle. Have you seen a fancy shuffle
I have
before?
never seen a
You have
fancy
never
shuffle.
seen? We do
On
one.
TV, yes.
This is a fancy shuffle. Watch this.
Nice.
Close enough. Close enough.
Yeah, that's,
Isn't that
that's
fancy?
80%, right?
Well, you take the cards now that you saw how to shuffle cards. You shuffle
Do
the
not
cards
ask me to
as
shuffle the
long as you
cards.
want.
I really can't shuffle cards, you know.
Wow, that's good.
I'm so bad at it.
I bet he'd tear up Pitty Pat, man. I swear.
Shuffling the cards doesn't mean you can play.
But I mean, you did a great job there.
Thank you.
Not
I've
like
been
your
practicing.
shuffle, but it was like, I mean, you saw that the card was completely shuffled. You take any card you want, make sure that it's not that one, any card you want. I'll turn around, you take it out, and you please show it to everyone and don't say which card it is, because everyone needs to look at it. All right? I'm gonna,
Okay.
all right, you got it?
Yeah.
All right. Can you put it?
Oh, you saw it. It's on the camera.
No. I haven't seen it.
Yes,
that's
you
why,
did.
That's why I turned this way. Put it there, face down, face down. You can change if you want.
No,
Are you
no.
good with that one?
I like that card.
Are you okay with
Yeah,
that?
I
All
like
right.
that card.
Now we're gonna make a special connection between the two of us.
Okay.
All right. In order for you to find your card, because it's not gonna be me finding the card.
Oh,
It's
I'm gonna find my own
yeah,
card.
you're gonna find your own card. Give me your
I
hand,
know where it
please.
is. It's on top.
On top?
I just put it there.
I mean, you put it somewhere. Can you give me your hand just for a sec? The other one? And I want you to think about the card. All right? Imagine the picture, the whole image of it. And I want you to give me a little kiss. And how do you call this? Let me see. Just a little kiss, and you're going to make a mark in your card. Do you felt it?
If I what?
Felt it?
No, I didn't feel anything.
No. Watch this.
Am I supposed to?
Yes, because you just marked your own card.
No.
If this worked the right way, of all the cards as you see, red ones, we should have one card marked with a kiss.
No.
Let's see, where is it? Must be somewhere. Can you see it? There's no kisses?
There's no kiss.
There's no kiss.
All right,
Is
shall
it
we?
because I didn't feel the...
Wait. Oh, it's not like the
It's
kiss that we
not
were
like the
thinking,
kiss
but
I gave
it's
you.
a kiss. Can you touch if it's there printed? Is it there?
Yes,
Please,
it's there.
Keep it there. And if this really worked, we should have right there
Ah.
the jack of spades. But wait, give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Uh-huh.
Can you give me another kiss? Because if you put more love into it, you can make it.
Woo! That's the kind of kiss I like.
I know.
Wow. So I can only imagine that you wow the kids when you do these tricks.
We do.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
do love to share.
And
some
you
love
provide
with
chocolate as well. It's like The best of both
What
worlds.
else
yeah.
can you ask for? A kiss and a chocolate.
Yeah.
Isn't
Can
that
we-
the perfect combination?
Can we get like a horse or a dog from a card?
Well,
You want a
actually,
horse?
It's something. I mean, it's something.
I got something for you as well, but
Let's
not a
go.
kiss, man, not a kiss.
let's
Don't
go.
get me wrong. But we have.
I think you should make him get a kiss too.
Shall we? From Solana? No. Wait, this is
Equal opportunity, yeah.
this is just my second book. My
Okay.
second book, which, like I said, I like to learn from
Yes,
books.
you like to learn from your books.
And I'm learning a new skill, but this is not something that I'm reading or I'm interpreting. It's something that I'm creating, right? So I'm learning how to draw. But please, I know that it's not that good. So if it's, you just don't laugh about it, because we maybe feel. You see my drawings. You see them? Let's see. You can see that there's some scratch,
Yeah.
some marks.
Yeah.
What I was trying to draw in this book was some playing cards. You see? Which one is that card?
That's the two clubs.
That's a two of clubs. That's correct. Which one would you say is that one?
Chapulín Colorado.
That's me. I have a crown and a badge.
Chapulín Colorado, me parece muy bien. Bueno, mira. Oh, the king. You see the
Oh,
king.
there you
Oh,
go.
that's the king. I know this like easy drawings. You have kids?
Yeah, I have
Yes.
kids.
They like to draw as well.
Yes. they
So
love
maybe
to
you have
draw.
some understanding, some feeling with this. Can you just put your finger like this?
Which
Touch one.
Anyone?
Anyone?
Okay, so I'll touch
Are you sure about that, or you want to change?
I'll change this one.
Oh, he
Oh, he's trying to get you.
No,
changed. Keep your finger. Don't remove it. Yes. And we're gonna see what you got. Oh, how many hearts?
6.
1, 2, 3. So which card would you say it is?
That's a 6 of hearts.
That's a 6 of hearts. That's correct. Well, maybe there's some people that cannot see it clearly. Give me your hand. Keep it there. And because you have the magic within you, put the other hand on top. And imagine as your kids are drawing there and making this a little bit more real. Can you
Okay.
take your hand out? Take this hand out. Turn it over.
Turn
please.
it over. No.
No, man, this one is serious.
And they're all still drawing.
They-
Goodness, it's actually the 6 of hearts. And
But you have the magic now within your hand. Can you
Yeah.
put it here on top, facing up?
the card?
Yeah, the card.
Okay,
Facing up.
There you go.
So now, like I said, it's not me doing the magic. Now you, because you put the magic there, you just make it change from the back as well. But actually, it's not that the 6 change. It's because the 6, the jack, the 4, the 10, the 5, the 4, the ace, the 2, the 10, every single one of them change into regular playing cards.
Okay.
But wait, come here.
this
Watch
is
this.
like-
I really like my drawings. I prefer to have them back, so I'm gonna continue with
Oh.
This guy,
my
this
God.
guy,
my book.
Okay, that's it. I am completely stumped.
Are you-
I always think I can figure out magic tricks. I fail every time, but
Are you coming to the show?
Of course. Well, I don't understand how anybody won't want to take their
Are you
kids.
coming to the show?
Yes. So remember, you have 3 nights you can see Intermagia. These are only 2 of the magicians who are going to be on the stage. It takes place tonight, Saturday, and Sunday at an earlier time, and you can get your tickets at the Bliss, at the drugstore today, and at the from Rotary Club of Belize Sunrise members. You can find them on Facebook, send them a message, and you can be able to get the tickets as well. Please remember that this is a fundraising event. They're working to improve St. John's Vianney Primary School in Belize City. So not only will you have a great show, you will also be contributing towards a great cause. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hugo, Misty, thank you as well. We're going to go ahead now and take our break, and when we come back, we'll be joined by ABC News anchor Candice Gibson. So stay tuned.